Hey Top 10ers, I'm your host Joss. Welcome back to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. Give us a follow on social media, all of our links are down below, and make sure you stick around until the end if you want to join in on some fun as I handpick some comments and respond to them. We always have so much fun talking about celebrities' personal lives, so I thought it would be fun to dive into their love life a little bit. There are so many celebrity hookups, breakups, wedding, divorces, cheating scandals. It's honestly impossible to keep up these days. But because of that, there are a ton of relationships that slip under the cracks. Let's check some of them out with today's list of top 10 celebrities you didn't know were married to each other. Starting off our list in the number 10 spot is Cameron Diaz and Benji Madden. A lot of people didn't even know when they started dating back in 2013. They are a very low-key couple. When I say low-key, I mean low-key, to a point where they had a private wedding in their own home. We don't really know much about their relationship when you compare it to all the other couples in Hollywood who have their whole relationship pretty much out on the line. They started dating in May 2013 and got married on January 5th, 2015. They had an intimate ceremony at their home in Beverly Hills with only close friends and family. At this time of recording, they have been married now and they seem to be happier than ever. When speaking on her marriage, Cameron opened up to E! News about the relationship and said, "I have a husband who is just a partner in life and in everything. Talk about two very different people. We are so different from one another, but we share the same values. We're totally two peas in a pod. We are both just weird enough for each other." No baby news from the couple yet, only multiple rumors online about her being pregnant apparently back in 2018 and then them adopting a baby boy back in 2015. Neither of those were actually true though. Next up at number 9 is Mario Lopez and LANDRY. You probably didn't know about their marriage because their romance was very short-lived. The two Saved by the Bell lovers dated for 6 years and then tied the knot back in April 2004, but they were only married for 2 weeks. Yes, you heard me, 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks after the wedding, they annulled when they returned home from their honeymoon. Turns out Mario had cheated on her days before the wedding during his wild bachelor party in Mexico. Ouch. That's why you don't do bachelor parties. If that didn't hurt enough, later down the road he admitted that he wasn't in love with her but married her anyways. The actor wrote a memoir called Just Between Us where he explained his side of the story. He said, "I never addressed certain relationships, especially the truth and the handling of what happened in my first marriage. I got inebriated and a little too friendly with a young lady. When it was time to return home, lightning hit me with the truth. I wasn't in love, but I walked down the aisle anyways." If that isn't a punch to the gut, I don't know what is. He is now married to Courtney Mazza and they have 3 beautiful children together. Coming in at number 8 is Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling. Married? When did they even start dating? I literally had no idea. Turns out the two of them met on the set of The Place Beyond the Pines back in 2011 and have been together for 8 years now. In September 2014, Eva gave birth to their first child, a daughter named Esmeralda. Only 2 years later, in April 2016, the couple had another little girl named Amada. I think that's how you say it. It was 8 months after they started to make headlines for getting married. However, no one knew if it was actually real or not. Reps refused to comment or denied it altogether, and to this day fans are still asking if they are actually legally married or not. They are practically married no matter what, even if it's not legal on paper, which we cannot technically confirm nor deny. All I know is that they are adorable, they are goals, their kids are perfect, and I'm pretty much jealous. And also a little bit mad because I was under the impression Ryan Gosling was single and that I still had a chance. And at number 7 is Chris Pratt and Anna Faris. Guys, I literally feel like I got punked with this one. I didn't even know they were a couple. Like ever. Like I don't know where I was when all of this happened. The two of them first met on set back in 2007 when they starred in the comedy Take Me Home Tonight. Chris says that he knew she was the one immediately, but she was married to another actor at the time. Yeah, that's kind of a little roadblock there. It was shortly after the movie ended that Anna split from her ex-husband and got officially divorced in 2008. She moved on pretty quickly though, apparently, because later that same year she got engaged to Chris, and then they tied the knot on July 9th, 2009. They were what seemed to be happily married for a few years before announcing in May 2012 that they were expecting their first child together. In 2015, rumors started flying that Chris wasn't being faithful, and for a few years there were headlines saying the relationship had a strain. It was on August 7th, 2017 that the two of them announced their separation on social media. They shared the same statement which read, I quote, "We are sad to announce we are legally separating. We tried hard for a long time and we're really disappointed. Our son has 2 parents who love him very much, and for his sake we want to keep this situation as private as possible moving forward. We still love each other and will always cherish our time together." The two of them have moved on, but they still remain as friends and co-parent with each other. This one has a happy ending. Swiping the number 6 spot is Isla Fisher and Sacha Baron Cohen. Wait, Borat has a wife? And it's Isla Fisher? How did he make that happen? The two of them met back in 2012 at a party in Sydney, Australia, and only 2 years after dating, they got engaged in 2004. They were married in a Jewish ceremony in Paris, France on March 15, 2010. The actress spoke on her religion, saying that before they got married, she actually converted to Judaism. She said, "I will definitely have a Jewish wedding just to be with Sacha. I would do anything, move into any religion to be united into marriage with him. We have a future together and religion comes second to love as far as we are concerned." She completed her conversion in early 2007 after doing 3 years of study. They have been married ever since and now live in both London and Los Angeles with their 3 beautiful children. Who knew? Halfway through our list at number 5 is Drew Barrymore and Tom Green. Many people didn't know that these two were married, or they just forgot because it was very short-lived. Drew was a fan of Green's show at the time and ended up asking him to appear in her movie Charlie's Angels, which she starred in but also produced. The couple began dating and got engaged in July 2000. They got married 1 year later on July 7th, 2001, and the relationship moved very quickly, which is probably why the marriage only lasted 9 months before the two of them announced they were getting a divorce. Tom did an interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2014 and spoke about his short marriage to Drew, saying, "It was just a very short period of time that I had a brief marriage. I don't really tend to talk about it that much comfortably or publicly. All of that was part of that sort of crazy whirlwind of a time. I haven't talked to her in many years. I'm glad she's doing great. I'm really happy that she's doing good." I want more juicy details on that. They were married for a total of 163 days. Like, what happened in that amount of time that you called off your entire marriage? I selfishly want to know. Alright guys, at number 4 we have Daniel Craig and Rachel Weisz. Yet another couple that went right over my head this entire time. They met all the way back in 1994 when they starred in the play together called Les Grands Horizontales. Neither of them were famous at the time, so they actually had a genuine friendship of 2 random people meeting for the first time. More than 10 years later, things heated up between them in 2010 when they starred in the movie Dreamhouse. At that time, Rachel's current marriage was ending, and Daniel had broken up with his fiancée later that year. It was the following year that the two of them quietly tied the knot in New York. I say quietly because they only had 4 people attend their ceremony, and they were Craig's daughter Ella, Rachel's son Henry, and then their 2 friends. Big crowd. In 2018, they welcomed their first child together and still continue to live a more private lifestyle when it comes to their marriage. They have always kept their relationship as private as possible, so there hasn't been too many details about their new daughter. We just have to kind of sit back and watch the rest of their love story unfold. Taking the number 3 spot is Amber Tamblyn and David Cross. Tibby from Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is married to the principal from She's the Man. Not only did this shock me because I had no idea, it also shocked me because there's an obvious age difference between the two of them. 19 years to be exact. The first of them met on a connecting flight from Houston to Louisiana, where he says Amber aggressively stared at him. He makes jokes during an interview with Huffington Post saying, "I was slow to make any moves because of our age difference and also because she was a fan." He is not lying though. Amber admits to being a crazy fan before they got together. The couple got engaged in August 2011 and tied the knot on Saturday, October 6, 2012. They had their first child together back in 2017, a little girl that they named Marlo. The now 36-year-old actress is still madly in love with her 55-year-old husband, despite what other people think about their very random relationship. In spot number 2 is Leighton Meester and Adam Brody. Jesus, take the wheel, you guys. I can't even explain to you how mind blown I was when I found this out. Like, I was seriously shook. Ask Lucy. I follow Leighton on Instagram and thought she was single throughout all of these years. Like, how? Blair Waldorf and Seth Cohen are married and have a kid together? Turns out I've been living under a rock, and the two of them actually started dating back in 2013 and then got married in February 2014 in an intimate ceremony in North Carolina. It was in September 2015 that they welcomed their first child together, a little girl named Arlo. People often joke with them about their TV characters and how they ended up together. Leighton joked with Entertainment Tonight saying, I quote, "Once a year randomly on our Seth and Blair day, it's good to have a laugh. It doesn't excite us, I think, because we're just human beings, but it's exciting to us that it's exciting to you. It's cool." It is very cool, and I was so excited when I found this out. I still can't believe it. Sniping our number 1 spot is Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson. Because wow, I totally forgot about this. The two actors started publicly dating back in April 2007, and not long after they confirmed their engagement in May of 2008. When they got married on September 27, 2008, Scarlett was only 23 years old and Ryan was 31. They had a quiet ceremony on Vancouver Island with close family and friends. Throughout their marriage, there were often rumors about the couple having issues, and in early 2010, they were actually living separately because of their work. There might have been some truth to the rumors though, because on December 14th, 2010, 2010, they announced they decided to separate after only 2 years of marriage. The statement said, I quote, "After long and careful consideration on both our parts, we've decided to end our marriage. We entered our relationship with love, and it's with love and kindness we leave it. While privacy isn't expected, it is certainly appreciated." Ryan is actually now married to the mother of his children, Blake Lively, and Scarlett recently got engaged to Colin Jost after 2 years of dating. So happily ever after for all parties, I'd say. Well, there you have it. That is our list for today. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share your thoughts and feelings with me down in the comments. Did you know about these couples, or were you living under a rock like me? I'll try to respond to as many as I can. In the meantime, let's check out some comments from my last video, Top 10 Celebrity Ghost Encounters. Mewtwo Master 12 says, "I'm pretty sure ghosts kissed me once. Jessica Alba's story reminded me of that experience. Keep being most amazing. Are you sure you just didn't have a dream of Jessica Alba kissing you?" Nightcat says, "I've been a medium since I was 4. It's a blessing and a curse." That is really freaking cool, and I would love to hear about your experience with that. That's wild. El Franco says, "I can't say I believe in ghosts, but there is something there. I would not move into a home where someone is murdered. There's an energy/force in the ether. Might be a legit explanation. There's actually a murder in my condo building on the floor above me. True story. Luckily, I have not had any paranormal experiences with that though. Keeping fingers crossed." Dangerous Gamer says, "Yes, if I see one, then I am moving in my doghouse. I'm moving countries." Alright, that's all I got for you guys. Make sure to follow us on our socials and subscribe before you go. You can also keep watching more Beyond the Screen videos. Just stay on this screen and then click the icon that will appear somewhere right over here. I'm your host Joss, and I will see you next time.